Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show how to use a TENS unit with buttock pain. And we're going to show you correct pad placement. At the end of the video, we're actually going to, as a bonus, we're going to show you a couple exercises you can try if you're having pain in this area. The pain in this area could be from piriformis syndrome, maybe an SI pain, maybe even back pain sometimes refers into that
Absolutely,
area.
referral down there. It could be from the hip too, possibly.
Yeah,
so
possibly.
We're looking at that location right
there.
There.
Yeah. We're not going to really show you how to use a TENS unit. I should say that right at the outset here. We have tried dozens and dozens of units, Brad and I, over the years, and they all worked fine. They all seemed to be powerful, and they all seemed to work well. Some of them didn't have very good instructions, and some had really poor instructions.
Sure.
So Brad and I decided, after much contemplation, that we're going to endorse just one brand, and that's the iRelieve. And here's our favorite unit, by the way, the 8080. If you go to our website, bobandbrad.com, go to the program section, and then go to the TENS section. Underneath that section, we show you step-by-step how to use 3 of the units from iRelieve. There's the 8080, which is that one right here, 1313, lucky 1313.
There you go.
And then there's the 5050, which is actually a wireless unit.
Right.
So if you're using a TENS unit from somebody else, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to use their instructions because we can't cover all of those.
Right.
The main purpose of today's video was to show you where to put the pads for buttock pain.
Right.
So in addition, when you look to go at this, like if you're watching this video and if you watch it on our website, below there's a PDF printout.
Yes.
There's a link. You click on it. It'll be a printout of everything that was said today, pretty much everything that was said today, plus photos of where to put the pads.
So you can watch a video, get the printout, and then you say, what did they say? You don't have to go online and look at our mugs again. You can just look at the printout.
There we go.
It's real time saving. I don't think there's very many videos out there that do this.
No, I think we're one of a kind.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Brad.
So here we've got the electrodes. Here we have the unit. There's 2 channels. Each channel has 2 wires or pigtails. They do connect up to each one of the pads. We did color these. For channel 1 is yellow, channel 2 is green. Typically they come all black, at least with iRelieve.
Or white.
They could be white too, but not colored.
Right.
But it's easier to instruct you how to do it colored, easier to explain. They do come in a real shiny plastic sheath, if you will, and that's where you keep them. When you're not using them, they go on there. That helps keep them clean and orderly because you really keep things as clean as possible so the sticky part lasts a long time, as well as it conducts the electricity better. So let's say we have that pain right there. And I've had a lot of patients say right there, including myself, we're not gonna get into why it's there, but we know it's there.
By the way, you would put it directly on the skin. Thankfully, Brad today has spared us, and he's not gonna pull his pants down.
Yeah, we don't want to see an old man's butt on video here.
See blue moon.
so let's say this is the area. You're gonna make sure your skin is very clean. Wash it thoroughly with soap and water. Get it nice and dry. It makes these last longer, and they conduct better, so they work better. So there again, there's the pain. I'm going to put it right on top of it.
Now, what he's doing here is an experiment, basically. Because there's really no specific right of where to place the pads. He's going to try some different things. Which one works best for you? That's the one that you're going to want to use.
The only specific thing that you cannot do is put them too close together so they're touching or within a half inch. You want it to be the width of an electrode, so I'm going to go out to here. Or if they're too far away, more than 6 inches, it's going to be too far. So those 2 things are for sure written in stone. So I'm going to try it here. And I'm going to turn it on and ramp up the unit and see how it manages a pain. If it's like, it doesn't feel right. It feels like the pain's over here. It's not working. You may want to move the pad here. You could put it down this direction, or you could put it up this way. Really, anywhere around with an acceptable distance.
Sure.
You can also, if that's that painful spot, surround it with that same channel. Go here and here. We could go below and above. And you could actually do the diagonals as well. Some of this also depends on what you can reach. I've had people who have harder time. They need someone to help get the placement because they don't have range of motion in their
And
arms.
it depends if you're going to be moving around with it on afterwards too. Some of them might cause it to loosen up more if you put it in certain areas.
Yeah,
So,
your activity level.
Right. Might cause it the pants to rub on it and so.
Sure.
So.
Now, if your pain is pretty global, in other words, boy, it's all over, it's not in one spot like a golf ball, then you might want to use 4 pads, which would mean using both channels at once, which is perfectly acceptable. So I'm going to go use channel 1 here and here. We're going to show you there's a few options. I'm going to get channel 2. Get those removed from the home plate there. I'm going to go here.
If the pain is more back here, you could do all this back there too.
Yeah.
You might need somebody to help you.
I cannot see. You may have to get in front of a mirror if you're by yourself.
Right.
That's a good point. And I'm not going to have Bob go putting on my butt. I don't like him that much. So there we go, there and there. And again, you can rotate these.
So you see the current's going to run between this one and this one, and this one and this one, kind of forming an X.
Yep. That's a good point, that because we don't want to go like this. I can't see. There we go.
There.
This would be improper. I mean, you could do it. It's not going to hurt anything.
But there's no cross effect. There's no X effect.
Yeah.
So it just works a lot better if you create one of the X's or the crosses.
Sure. All right. You see, I don't set these down anywhere. I keep them on my clean hands so that they're maintain their cleanliness.
We found also, and it's been true, is that you can take like a wet washcloth and kind of revive them a little bit. Today, I just took my hands and fingers and
put some water on there.
Some water on, and they did. They got a lot stickier.
They typically tell you that in the instructions.
Right, right.
So we're done now. So I'm going to put them back on the.
And I'll show the. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, Brad, I'll go ahead and show the exercise. To be done
gosh,
there.
yes.
So.
Yeah, these exercises are pretty straightforward, I believe, Bob.
Well, we're going to show you two. I'm going to show you one for more of a piriformis problem. And with a piriformis, let's say on this side here, I'm having trouble with my piriformis syndrome. What you're going to do is bring the knee up over to the opposite shoulder and give a little bit of stretch. And I like to do a little pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. And you can do this throughout the day. That muscle, that really puts it under stretch, and throughout it's better to do it a number of times throughout the day as opposed to just one time, dedicated time during the day.
All right. If this creates any sharp pain, you're not going to do it. It should feel like a comfortable stretch, like it maybe a little pain, but like that pain that hurts so good. And when you're done, it feels better. Then you can continue with it.
Yes, you want to feel better afterwards. Now this is one that's more for the SI. And this is going to have to be, again, an experiment. So you're going to put your one leg off the edge of the bed, keep your shoulders well onto the bed. I don't want anybody falling off. And you're going to grab the other knee like this, and you're going to rock back and forth a little bit.
All right.
Just a gentle rocking back and forth. And I want to see, does that relieve your pain? Does that make your pain worse? If it makes your pain worse, you don't do it.
Right.
If it relieves your pain, you may continue to do it. Now, if that doesn't relieve your pain, you might go to the opposite side.
There you go.
And see if that helps.
Just so
One leg off.
Go ahead.
A little bit of rocking.
The SI is a sacroiliac joint, if you're not familiar, and it happens to be you have one here, and this actually puts a little stretch on it.
Yeah, we're trying to turn the iliums there and see if that actually will, if it's a little bit out of place, maybe it'll pokes it back into place, or maybe just get some movement there.
Just see our video on SI joint pain, and that'll go into detail on that. But it's always worth a try to work with that.
Yeah, to give it a shot. Again, we're looking for improved pain. Otherwise, you don't do it. So
it's always a thing: improved pain or better pain or no pain.
Right.
Forget it, Bob. I'm getting carried off.
He's getting a little wacky. Okay, thanks for watching.